Hello friends, welcome to Vision Pharmacy. In this video, we are going to see some important topics you need to prepare for GPAT examination. Before we start, let me tell you about GPAT examination pattern. You are aware that your GPAT examination is conducted via online mode. It is conducted once in a year. You get 3 hours, that is exam duration is 3 hours, and all the questions are multiple choice. So you have 4 options, and among those 4 options, one is correct answer that you are to find out. So in GPAT, you have in all 125 question, each question carrying 4 marks. Total marks what it makes is 500. Then talking about marking scheme, so you have 4 marks will be awarded for every correct response. However, 1 marks will be deducted for every wrong response. That is, if you go wrong, whatever score you have already attained, you have gained, minus 1 will be done from the score, and there is no mark for no response. That is, if you do not attempt the question, then neither you are going to get any marks nor any marks will be deducted from whatever you have scored. So, still, if you have not started preparation for GPAT examination very seriously, then in this video we are going to discuss on some of the topics that you are to focus very seriously in order to get a good score in GPAT examination. So talking about major subjects what you are to focus for your GPAT examination include pharmaceutics, then pharmacognosy, pharmacology, then pharmaceutical analysis and medicinal chemistry. So these 5 are the very important subjects that you should start your studies with. Then along with these major subjects, there are also some of the minor subjects that are very important for GPAT examination, including biopharmaceutics and pharmacokinetics, then biotechnology, biochemistry, microbiology, organic chemistry, human anatomy and physiology, and pharmaceutical jurisprudence. So remember, these all subjects are very important for your GPAT examination. Here we are further going to see what are the various important topics that you should study very seriously. So we are going to discuss one by one. So starting with major subject, that is pharmaceutics. So first topic one should start with, according to me, all the GPAT aspirants should start with the very important topic, that is tablet formulation. There are questions from this topic every year in GPAT examination. You are to study different components of tablet formulation. Then also do not ignore any sort of defects of tablet, because every year there are the questions which are being asked on tablet. Then along with tablet, capsules are also very important. Then comes sterilization. Sterilization, a very important topic again for GPAT examination. Clearly 2 to 3 questions are there in GPAT examination every year on sterilization. Then also study microbial or microorganisms which are used for the assay of sterilization. Then the next is parenteral products, they are very important. Then numericals, do not ignore any numericals, whatever either from, it may be dilution, it may be on freezing point, or it may be on biopharmaceutics. So every year there are many numericals which can be helpful for you to get a good score in GPAT examination. Then along with numericals, suspension and emulsion. So formulation of suspension and emulsion, they do play a very important role in GPAT examination. Then due weightage is given to surfactants and HLB scale. So study it thoroughly. Then further rheology. So in rheology, you are to study about different types of meals, angle of repose, Scar's index, Hausner's ratio, etc. are important topics that you should not ignore Then coming to next important subject, that is pharmacognosy. So in pharmacognosy, study general pharmacognosy. Pharmacognosy, what I mean is general descriptions, classifications, etc. of glycosides, alkaloids, terpenoids, etc. So this is what you should study in pharmacognosy. Then after general pharmacognosy, you should study very thoroughly biological source of all drug. So biological source along with family is very important. Sometimes part of the plant, or which part of the plant has been used for drug, so study it appropriately. Then is microscopy diagnostic characteristics are equally important along with the microscopy. Then test with name, that is name test whatever existing, right? So like that of Mayer's test, Wagner's test, Killer-Killarney test, etc. So those tests which have a particular name, those tests are comparatively more important. And then one more important thing that you should study is analytical pharmacognosy, that is you should study about stomata, trichomes, moisture content, etc. So this is all that you should study in pharmacognosy. I suggest that every day a student should finish at least 4 to 5 drug. Do not take all the drug and study all together. It may create confusion. So better way, every day go with 4 to 5 drug. Okay? Then coming to next one, that is pharmacology important topics. The first is receptors. So remember, receptors are very important. You are to study types of receptors along with their mechanism of actions. So this can earn marks for you. Then next is you are to study in ANS. You should give utmost weightage to that of beta blockers. Then different effects of sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system should be studied very properly. Then the next one is cardiovascular and blood products. They are again important topic from pharmacology. Along with that, anti-epileptic drugs are important. Then neuropharmacology and rare disease are again of prime importance in your study. Then comes oncology, and finally drugs for chemotherapy. So these are few of the very important topics from pharmacology. Then after pharmacology we are going to see important topics from analysis. So in analysis the most important is spectroscopy. So you can start with all sort of spectroscopy whatever you have studied in your 4 years duration. Then some of the other important topics from analysis are being indicated further. So however, I again give emphasis on spectroscopy. So be very thorough with spectroscopy, and then you can proceed with the further topics that are included in analysis. Then talking about pharmaceutical chemistry. So basically what is very important in this topic is nomenclature. Then important name reactions, for example like that of your aldol condensation, SN1 SN2 reactions, etc. So these are very important. Then basic reaction mechanism. Then SAR studies of important drug classes are, and last comes chemical moiety of medicinal drugs. So these are some of the very important things that you should study in pharmaceutical chemistry. Then the next is miscellaneous topic. Miscellaneous, that is apart from the major topics what we have seen till now, some of the minor topics, from those minor topics what you should study. So this include a very first, that is all schedules of the drug from Drug and Cosmetic Act, that is from your jurisprudence. You should be very thorough with all the schedules, because every year not less than 1 to 2 questions are always asked based on schedules. Then year of the act. So in year of the act you should know which act was enacted or was implemented from which respective year. So you can get even these two videos on our own channel. Then the next is constitution of AICTE and PCI. So again it is very important from your GPAT examination point of view. Then all these three are from pharmaceutical jurisprudence. Then you should study theories and laws. You should be thorough with all sort of theories which you come across during study of your physical pharmacy or pharmaceutical engineering. So you should know the names of those theory, right? So you should just note down the theories and laws that you come across while reading. Either it may be your physical pharmacy or it may be your pharmaceutical engineering. So all the theories and laws are very important. Then the next important thing that you should know is different antidotes. Further, you should from microbiology you should study different staining techniques. Then you should also study different antibodies along with their diagnostic tests. Then you should be very thorough with vaccines, right? Whether alive or killed, right? As well as source from which that respective vaccine is obtained. So that is again important. Then you should study biogenetic precursor of different classes of drugs and uses of microorganism. So these are some of the very important things that you should study for your examination. Along with this, I end up our today's video. I hope you liked our video and I wish you a very good luck for your coming examination. Please do like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.